Let's go live.
And hello and welcome everyone. Actually, I say that as if we haven't just been nattering for the last 5 or 10 minutes. How's everyone? What has everyone been up to this week?
I went on my first walk today since I broke my wrist.
Yay!
Oh, good job.
And I've started a 30-day strength training. I was doing upper body, and I sort of fell off the wagon a while back, and I don't remember why. But now I'm doing a 30-day upper body and leg strength because I found a video that said death begins in your legs.
Yeah,
and I was like,
does.
oh my gosh. And so, yeah, I'm all about that right now. That's what
Don't
I'm
be
doing.
telling me that stuff because, I have neuropathy in my feet so bad.
Well,
Yeah,
just don't watch that
also,
video.
They say that your calves are your second heart.
Wow.
Like it's so important to keep them moving. And if you eat something that has sugar in it or is carbohydrates, even if you're working at a desk, if you just like do heel raises, working that calf muscle, it starts processing it back out of your body. But even better, if you can like get up from the table and go, even if you're walking through the kitchen doing dishes, immediately after you eat, get your calf muscles working.
Well,
And getting out of a chair with hands free is one of the best exercises you can do your entire waking hours.
that's one of the 2-leg exercises I'm doing. Stepping up on my porch and then doing the sit and stand on my porch.
Mhm.
And sugar and carbohydrates are my favorite things.
Hello, friends. Just we can just take a minute to say
What's
hello.
your new venture, Karen?
I've started a second channel with my mail club.
Oh,
So I put that into school, like as a first little announcement. So
did you like that video I sent you about the lady that does the snail mail?
I haven't watched that yet, I don't think.
I sent it to you in a WhatsApp.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'm watching so many videos about ladies doing snail mails.
Yeah.
I'll probably put it into my watch later or something. But hello, Cynthia. Hello, Debbie Sue, Bobby, Rosanne, Deb, or Deb and Mike. Hi, everyone. Yeah. So, what is everyone? That is really cool, Paula. That's a scary video to see, isn't it? About the whole kind of. But
it is.
we do
Especially,
know that
I really like to sit and watch TV and
me too.
do other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, just sitting. Yeah.
I guess my thing this week is I've been house sitting all week. So I'm in a different location.
I was going to say, it looks gorgeous wherever you are.
I'm in Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I love this deck. This deck I love it. Sunrise is over there and sunsets over there. I can watch it all. I get to sit out here all day. It's great. Or actually exercise out here all day. I have exercised on the porch, which is fun.
What time is it there, Julie? The light is still so good.
It's 7. Yeah, it didn't get dark here yesterday until after 8. So, and there's lots of birds. I'm looking out and I'm like eye level with birds because I'm like on the side of a hill. It's just really awesome. I really love it here.
Good. How long are you there for?
I'm here until Monday night or Sunday night.
Okay, cool.
Any dogs?
2 dogs. And I'm outside because if I did this inside, they would be out here barking really loud. And now they're inside. They can bark but they won't annoy the neighbors. One of them is a Bernese mountain dog. Is that what they're called? A really big dog. And the other one's a Cavapoo. They're sweet, but they're very loud.
Hello, Cheryl. Okay, what about
Hi, Cheryl.
What about you, Alison? What have you been up to?
Well, I got home from Virginia. I don't know what day it was. I really don't. Oh, I spent the time with Paula on Friday, and then we made it to, I don't know where in Tennessee, and then I was home by Saturday. Yeah, Saturday at 1 a.m. we got home, and then just been working my tail off getting things ready because they're having a competition for decorated booths. So,
Allison, tell about your finds that you showed on your live today.
oh, so I did my first auction. Like I participated in an auction that was taking place for 2 weeks, and it was the Chicago 1933 World Fair memorabilia. And I was very excited because obviously I grew up in Chicago, and my uncle had started a cab company in Chicago, and so it was like, really nostalgic. And when I went to pick up my winnings today, I met the gal. It was her father's collection. And so we were sharing stories, and she said that she might have one of my uncle's Flash Cab Company medallions, because that's, to be a cabbie back then, you had to have a medallion. And so my uncle and his friend had Flash Cab Company, and they got the medallions for the drivers. And it was for veterans coming home from the war. So I would just about poop in my pants if I got a real medallion from my great uncle's, cab company.
I loved your video where your Walmart delivery. Was it your sour cream or something like that?
Sour cream, yeah. We had a party at work, and I ran out of sour cream.
Yeah, that was good timing. How did you time it so well? Like, is it tracking like an Uber, like in real time?
Yeah, it tracks it like an Uber, but also like I figured by the time I got my daughter to respond if she had any sour cream, because she doesn't read her texts from me.
Yeah.
Or by the time I ran to the other neighbor who probably doesn't have sour cream, just knowing them, it would be much faster for me to press some buttons and get it. So it tells you when it's coming. It's like within 17 to 20 minutes. And so I ran outside, and that's exactly when I found out I had 500 subscribers.
Wow.
I know.
So it was like all over. I've been so scattered. It's ridiculous, but all good things, thank goodness.
Yeah, I mean 500. So you were going for 500. Was it in April? Like about
I wanted it in April. But
it was a tight window when you said, oh, like in a couple of weeks or 2 to 3 weeks or something.
Yeah.
But girl, that's good.
Yep. So okay, who else is in here? Trekking with Deb and Mike.
Hello, Jennifer. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm talking at, I've made a video. There's something called the Sustainable Growth Summit. And these women have organized this 3-day virtual summit, and the tickets are free while it's on. And there's like just, I don't know, there might be something like, I want to say 20 or more like women doing videos. And it's over 3 days. And it's all for like female entrepreneurs and just getting more visibility and everything. And I was pretty stoked that through school, someone reached out to me and said, did I want to make the YouTube one? And
that's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so freaking cool. So I've done a post today because they're like, okay, well, put it up to your socials. I'm like, okay, here goes. But I just want to tell you guys the dates. It's in later May. But yeah, that's pretty fun, all right?
Mm-hmm.
What date is it?
It's something like, just going to look up my posts.
Next thing you know, they're going to ask you to talk at Vid Summit.
No. But you know what, though? But Rob the Maritimer, he applied, and he hasn't heard back yet, but he's going anyway. So that's cool.
Good.
Yeah. So he's like promoting that now to people and talking to people about that. Just to say, if you're there, let's do some meetups and the blah, blah, blah.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, May 26th to the 28th. So if I did a little post, there's my little post there. So yeah, I'm just going to about a week beforehand and the day beforehand, I'll do another little post. But that was pretty exciting for me. I was pretty excited.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got John.
I saw your post, Karen, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is amazing!" And then I was looking at all the women, and I saw your picture. I'm like, "There she is! She's in. There she is. I know her."
I know. So funny. So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
It's exciting.
Yes. Very.
So I haven't posted. I'm going to be making a video this weekend. I'm going to get back because I've been making this video. That's the reason why I've been on the bit of down low. And of course, I've been planning my snail mail club stuff. And I made a first video for that. But what's everyone been doing with their videos lately? I'm a little bit out of the loop.
Well,
I've got my organizing the closet that I tried to start editing last night, but I had already taken my evening meds. And so when I looked at it, I'm like, I put all the pieces in the wrong order. I'm like, I guess I'll start that over later.
yeah, that's frustrating too. I've been there, and it's you like move one over, and then you're like, "Oh, that's not where it goes." Yeah.
Yeah, it gets confusing if you do some on your phone and some on this camera and some on that camera, and you're trying to put them all back in order.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. I did some on my camera, and then I did the end on my phone because I just wanted to get it up there. And then when I went to splice it together, I'm like, wrong.
Well, I did a video taking Rambo for a walk, and he didn't catch the groundhogs he was after, and then a bee got after us. And then Randy and I went to a train museum, and I really enjoyed making a video about that. So that's my
great.
two. Yeah, that's what I've done this week.
Yeah, see, I'll let y'all know. Since I was here last, I did this one video that did well for me about I'm still not monetized and I'm not quitting. I got a lot of conversation around that one. And I did one on insomnia. Everybody had something to say. I really like it when people engage. That's like my favorite thing. And then I had a video about going to a museum the day going badly, and then I went to a museum where there's a very important American Civil War artifact.
Yeah, I saw that. That was fascinating.
And then I took people with me because I still am doing content that I made in California. So I had another California thing about the California most tourists never see. People also really liked when people watched it, they really liked it. So I have one coming out tomorrow morning too that I basically made after I did my live this morning because I was in such a bad mood. It's like, oh, I'm so grumpy. So I wrote about, I did a lot of the same stuff I did on my live stream, but much more condensed. It's only 7 minutes versus, over an hour. So half an hour.
What were you grumpy about?
That's fun too. Sorry?
What were you grumpy about?
I was just it's like I started getting grumpy yesterday afternoon and I just stayed grumpy. It's like I woke up grumpy. I think I just I want to be home. I love being here, but I really would like to be home. And sometimes that happens.
So how many house sitting jobs do you have lined up?
After this one, I only have one more, and I'm going to be calling it. I'm going to be saying no more house sitting because my daughter's pregnant. She's due in September.
Congratulations!
Thank you. So I want to stay close to her. I don't want to be gone for weeks on end. My granddaughter FaceTimed me twice today because she's like, I miss Granny. So, well, I love it. I love traveling. I feel like this whole year I've been gone. I think I've been gone more than I've been home, and I miss being settled. So.
Yeah, I mean, do you book them quite far in advance, or do you sort of pick up like close jobs? Like,
I was gonna say I signed up for this one, and these are regular people. So this is the
regular people as opposed to.
Well, I mean, they're people who are regulars who have been here before, and they are normal people. This couple got married today in the Dominican Republic. So I booked this like probably in early January, I'm guessing, or maybe even December.
Do you know?
And then my jobs that I have in Silver Springs, I'm a regular. And so like she calls me and says, okay, I need someone for this day. And I can't even remember. It was so long ago.
Mm.
And at the time, it felt like this will be perfect. I think it was before I found out Catherine, before she even told me she was pregnant. So I didn't know, it's like, oh, yeah. So I'm excited to be back in my manse. I'm excited to be back with friends and being able to do my normal life for a while.
Mm.
That's
So
good.
there'll be a new baby, and then it won't be regular. But it'll be good though to be settled for a while.
Yeah. I know you've been literally like just on the road, literally.
Yeah.
Now,
Since
are
I
you
was
living with your daughter?
Say that again, please.
Are you living with your daughter?
I will be, yeah.
Okay.
That's happening like in August. So I'll get home and I'll immediately start feverishly packing. But at least I'll be home.
How long have you been there for, Julie?
In this house, about a week. I've been here. I got here last Saturday, so I'll be here
Oh,
for
yeah.
8 days. Yeah.
Do you know what? The audio is incredible for you being outside.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm
it
so
like-
glad.
Are you just like on a laptop or your phone, or have you got like
I'm on a cheapo Chromebook, very cheap Chromebook.
Wow, it is very
and
clear.
no mic?
And here we are in my beautiful place. I love it so much.
Beautiful setting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It is
okay.
very clear.
Oh, yes. So, Bobby, Rob isn't trying to appear. He's not applying to appear. It's VidSummit. I garbled. That's my fault. I garbled all that up. So it's VidSummit that he's in Texas that he's applying. And then I'm talking about another summit, which is the one that I've put on my post. So I understand you been confused about that.
Rob is trying to
hello,
widen
John.
his audience.
That's right.
I reckon Rob's going to have quite a big female audience already, I would say. Hey, Pishori.
Well, maybe when he reaches 200,000, then he will go on a female panel dressed as a female.
I know.
You never
He's,
know.
he's jumping up quick, though. He's like on 110 already.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
Yeah. Do you know what, guys? I saw a video come up before and I started watching it. One of these people who are talking about, unfortunately, their channel getting stolen. And but it was quite interesting just to see some of the things, like, you know, how you sort of see some, I mean, like what's true, what's not true, all of that kind of stuff. But good to look up, but it's quite good to like scan down and just see some people seem to have had experience. And, you know, I think over time it keeps on changing, doesn't it? Like, it's a bit overwhelming, really, like all the things you have to do to try not to get your channel stolen, isn't it? There seems to be like quite a lot of stuff.
I can't worry about it because it just drives me insane. Like, if I start thinking about it, I start panicking for no reason. There's nothing I can do.
Oh, totally right. Yeah, we can't start thinking about it. It's more that I think one of the things that someone said, I don't know if it's true or not, but someone said, don't put your email, you know, the whole kind of, do you put your email, don't you put your email? But they said, don't put your email in your description. If you've got another link for them to just go somewhere or whatever, like a website or something else.
So what do you do?
Well, exactly. I don't know. Like, aren't people putting a different email, like a personal one that doesn't do with the YouTube, eh? Is that what people
I have a different one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm confused. Y'all know I'm strictly non-techie. Is there a typical creator whose channel gets stolen? Is everybody at risk? And what's the point? The person who steals a channel, can they make money off of it? Are they after our private information? What are they after?
Well, it could be a whole number of things, but yeah, it can be depending on how many things you have attached to the email that they get a hold of, whether they get into your banking and all of your personal stuff. That's why, like, you have a sign in that YouTube emails you from, and that's not your public email that you put in your description area. That is a different email for collaborators, people that want to email you, that watch you, and those kinds of things.
So the whole purpose of stealing our channel is to get our email and personal information?
Yeah.
Just like...
And I mean, my identity has been stolen 3 times. It's been 15, 20 years ago, but they were back to back to back. And it is an extremely invasive feeling. And It even made it so far as on a credit report, it said I was working for a towing company in California. And I was like, what is this going to do to my taxes? Because I was living in Texas.
Wow.
So yeah, it can be scary.
So anyone is at risk. It doesn't matter the size of the channel.
Well, I mean, it matters on what they think you might have that they want, you know?
Hmm. I have nothing, so that's good.
Yeah, they're
me
gonna
too.
laugh at me.
Hackers, I have nothing.
Yeah, nothing to see here. I'm the same as you, Paula. Like I mean, yes, we don't want anyone getting into anything, but I think it's when they take your channel down or try and take control of it. I think that's one of the things, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Like one of the big, yeah.
It took me 20 years to get 500 subscribers. They better not take my channel down.
No, you've only been posting for how many years?
I actually started my channel when I turned 50, so it's going to be 10 years.
Yeah, but did you post very like?
Oh no, I
intentionally?
just started last year posting.
Exactly. Yeah. Java is saying, I've seen many channels who are huge and successful, then wake up one day and YouTube has deleted it all, every single video comment in their entire page. Yeah. All right. So basically a bit of a cheat sheet, Evie. Would you say we need to make sure that if we're going to put an email address in, have it a different one than the one that we log into YouTube with? Yep. Is there anything else? What about all these? I don't know. What else do people do? Are there any other easy things for us to check?
Well, I mean, you don't open mail that has your address on it, you know, in front of the camera. You don't give out the exact town that you live in, you know, on your channel in a video. You don't say things that put it, I mean, your address, your phone number, all that stuff is out there. It is. If somebody wants to find out hard enough to, you know, to look you up, they can. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I don't personally want to put my whole name on my channel because that just makes it that much easier for somebody to look me up.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point, isn't it?
Mhm.
Bobby's saying she's been stalked before.
I don't see that many channels with whole names. Do you all? I can't think of any right now.
I have my whole name, but
Oh,
I've been on business online since like the year 2000. So I've never had a problem.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and when I had my identity stolen, the first time was in 2001 or 2. And it started, I was at work and I got a phone call asking if I was trying to purchase a piano. And I said no. But there was other musical instruments that were purchased. I had 3 cell phones in my name. I had a power bill and a landline in California.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And they through Best Buy, they had went in one day and bought computer cables and small stuff on an account they opened in my name, and it went through, and they went back the next day and bought all the computer equipment.
Oh my gosh.
And when they finally caught up with the lady that had personally stolen mine, she was in California, and there was a notebook inside the house, and it had 7 people's names and identities in it, and mine was one of the 7.
Did you ever find out how she got it?
Oh.
No, I never found out how she got it, and nor did I pay all those bills that were in my name. I just let it go because how I even found out about the cell phones was I got a bill in the mail for them, and it said that such and such phone number, and it said password was Marina.
Yep.
I don't know what that had to do with anything, but I was like, okay, here we go again. And then it would die back down and it would pick back up again.
Wow. You know, I remember a movie. It was a TV movie. I think it was just called Identity Theft, but it was allegedly about the first ever recognized case of identity theft. It's an old movie now. Her name was shoot, I had it on the tip of my tongue. Well, I don't remember now what it was, but anyway, if it's probably on YouTube, if you look up the movie Identity Theft, um, it shows how the person got her identity and it just ripped her life apart. And back then it was new. It was a brand new thing. It was very, very hard for her to overcome that. It's a really good movie to watch, a cautionary tale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'll make you lose sleep. It really will, because when everything just starts rolling in and you have to call the Federal Trade Commission and report absolutely everything to them, and you call the police and you make a police report, and honestly, the cops don't care. They come in and they ask you a bunch of questions and they leave. They're like, have a nice day. They don't want to take the report, and it never did any good to make a report, other than I basically stating I'm not going to pay somebody else's bills that they accrued and computers that they got.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
Java.
clear back in the 1990s, I was a stay-at-home mom at the time, and the way my husband worked it was he put everything on a card and then he just paid the card at the end of the month. And he said, are these your charges? It was a store kind of like Target. It was called Venture. And there was 3 of them. One was like $1,200. One was $800, and one was like $500 or $600. He said, are these your charges? I said, no, I would never spend that much money without saying, hey, I think we need this, or I want to get, it was like groceries and clothes for the kids, just normal living things. And so anyway, fortunately, he asked me, otherwise he would have just paid it. And somebody had gotten my card number, and I had never bought anything in that store. I went in one time and looked at vacuum cleaners. I didn't buy anything. And it was an employee that had my entire card number and ran purchases through Adventure. And I had never even unzipped my purse there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
That is crazy.
Karen,
I mean, people doing that in stores. I mean, it's just, when are you going to get caught? Are you going to get caught in a week's time, in 3 days' time?
They start getting a little more. The more they get, the more they start.
They get brave.
Pardon me, but ballsy, and they just start pushing the limit, and that's how they get caught.
Yeah. And then what? Just for buying some stuff that you don't probably need to survive, on Earth. You know what I mean? You're buying stuff like for $1,200 from the store or whatever, and whatever. Java saying her and her husband have had their debit cards stolen before. One time, they're both. It's really unlucky, isn't it? On the same day.
On the same day.
Bank flagged it. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I know, but the banks are struggling, aren't they? To like all the fraud teams and stuff to keep up with all that.
Mm-hmm.
I know at our store we don't do tap and pay anymore because merchants are getting socked with all these fraudulent charges. So now we can't do a tap and pay. Somebody has to have their card, and we have to check their ID with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. A lot of businesses may have to go that route for their own protection.
Yeah.
So do people need to provide some ID if they use a normal debit card that they can't tap?
Yes. Any plastic, they have to show their driver's license or a facial ID.
Yeah.
I always use tap to pay for gas because I don't trust the card readers.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's a good point, because they're
But now the tap to pay even has skimmers now.
Does it?
Yes, it's ridiculous. I mean, these scammers are getting it wherever they're one step ahead all the time.
Well, I will tell you that I use my tap to pay for my gas, and I use my credit card online for Amazon, and any groceries or TJ Maxx, anywhere I go, is only cash. I only use cash.
I need
And
to
then
start
when
doing
I
that.
signed up for my YouTube monetization, I opened a completely different bank account number so that it's not using my bank account that, I don't, that I'm putting my bank account out there on YouTube and I don't want to do that. It's a new number only for YouTube.
Okay,
Good
that's
plan.
another good tip. That's another good tip.
And I asked when I called the bank, just to see what she thought about it. And she said, anything is possible. I would open a new account.
Interesting.
I have my own account from when I used to sell baskets back in the 80s because I had a big business. And so I have just kept that. Now it's my antique business, but I've just kept that one bank account. And it helps us keep the finances between what is a purchase for fun and what's not.
Personal
But,
and business. Yeah.
yeah, so that way nobody can get into the house. I'm sure they could somehow, but I'm just taking it a little hard. One step.
Yeah.
So, Evie, segueing into monetization, congratulations. And
Thank you.
Once you apply, how long does it take to be approved?
I got approved in the middle of April and I didn't fill anything out until last week. Do you guys want to know how much money I've made?
Yes, I was thinking about
of
that
course.
before.
Okay, I may be too big to be on this show anymore.
You might be. You might be.
You
Hang on,
might
wait. I'll just pop you out there. There you go.
Yeah. It's all about Evie.
$2.02.
Okay.
You got your 2 cents worth.
I did.
Oh,
Okay.
that's incredible.
When was like that? Was that from April?
Well, no, I filled out I always say paperwork. I filled it out last week and I noticed 3 days ago that I got that they started putting their little pennies on there. So this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like.
Right.
It
Cool.
says $2.02.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Very
That's
exciting.
exciting.
So
That
by
is
the end of the year, I might be able to have $100 to buy some Christmas presents.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes.
Well, I'm impressed. That's $2.02 more than I've got.
Oh, I don't have it yet.
Well, that's really awesome. When I
Thank you.
first met you, I hate to gloat, but when I first met you, I thought her channel is going to be big. There's just something about Evie.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And also,
Yeah.
if the channel were to get stolen, if you put all of your videos, especially the ones that you like, on a hard drive and hold on to them, and you have to start over, your people will find you. Just start over. You'll climb right back. It's such a long road to get to that first threshold and the second threshold, and then to get to the $100. I assume I'm not there yet, but if you have people that have watched you for a long time, by the time you would get to be of size, they'll find you again and be able to reload what videos you want on there so that they know it's you.
And tell us about the hard drive that you bought. Didn't you buy one specifically for that purpose?
Yes, I have an extra one because it's made by Crucial. And this is 1 terabyte. So all of the videos that I have I started my videos in February. This has half of May. So I guess I've got almost a year's worth of videos on here, right about a year. And it is about 3/4 full. That's a lot of videos. Because I think I have 560 some videos, I think.
What do we do? Like, I haven't saved my videos because I know that Rob the Maritimer talks about that too. Like, just it's a good discipline just to save to a hard drive. If we haven't done that, I guess we can't download our own videos or anything, can we? Or should we just start from now?
You start from now. If you do have one, like your last video that you did where you're in the car, that would be an excellent one to redo, because if you download it from YouTube, the quality won't be what it is
Yeah,
the
so
way you
some of them
uploaded it.
Yeah, I'll still
So
have
if
some.
you don't, you'll have that information to be able to remake that video with good quality that you put it up with originally.
Yeah. Hello, Nancy. Nancy said she just had to buy another one. I went through 2 terabyte in 6 months.
Wow. That's a lot of videos.
Honestly, Nancy, I'm just really impressed with what you achieve with your videos. You know, like just you put all your video together, you do your voiceover, you do your talking head to camera and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, how long does it take you to make your videos? Tell us that, because that's pretty impressive. You know, that you like, I'll go camping or something for 2 weeks and I'm just like, whoa, can't even make a YouTube short or something, you know. But you make long form videos, really good videos, really lots of different types of things going on in your videos. So be interesting to know how long you take, or have you found a quick way to do your videos? Okay, what do we have to spend to get that hard drive? Okay, so Q, I have 3 1 terabyte external hard drives. And Brenda's saying she never would have thought to save them. I always thought YouTubers were they're saved. Me too. I haven't saved them to a hard drive either, Brenda.
I don't even own a hard drive, but I think I'm going to buy one.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
to say, I just tell my husband, do I need this? Or he'll tell me, we need to do this.
Mm.
And I say,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or I say, Evie told me. And he's like, okay.
Evie is the voice of reason.
Yes.
Brenda is saying I've just removed them from CapCut and removed them from my phone videos just to save space, and they're only on YouTube. Mine are only on YouTube too.
Me too. Me too.
And you know, realistically, do I care about a video I made a year ago? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
good. Yeah, those of us there who haven't been saving our videos definitely need to hear this. Yeah.
well, I don't. I mean, because honestly, and my channel has changed. It's evolved over time. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but old Mike had a live on Monday morning, and I was on his little panel, and that was really a lot of fun. And he looked at my channel. Thank you. There was 5 of us on there. With him was 6, I think. Anyway, it was 5 or 6. But anyway, he pulled my channel up, and we had our pool resurfaced, and he said, why are you putting a pool resurfacing on your art channel? And I said, because it's part of me, it's part of my life. Yeah. And that I wanted to put it on there. I wanted to save it. And I mean, it's one video. If no one wants to watch it, they move along. I mean, it's
I like that one.
What's that?
I like that one.
Well, I did too. I mean, I that's interesting when you have something that big done at your house. It's expensive and it's time consuming, and you hope nothing goes wrong. But yeah, it's that's what his question was to me was. But I think that you know, he's quite a bit. You know, he's pretty big, and he's gotten his you know, his channel is all on the same lane, and I've never really done that. I've kind of skipped around.
Yeah, me too.
So with your three channels, Evie, so one of them is your art one of them is it a more general one about your life? What are your three channel sort of topics? If you know, like have you got like a general vlogging channel?
Who are you talking to?
Sorry, Evie, I was talking with you about your channels. You've got 3 channels, right?
I don't really use 2 of them very much. I have had a total of 5 channels over my YouTube time. The first one was probably in about 2009, and I took that one down. I had another one in 2019. I took that one down, and then I have my bird channel, and then I have a Bible verse channel. and I haven't worked on that one. That's got like 28 subscribers on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so what did Mike say when you said, oh, actually, I just put whatever I want to about my life on my channel?
He said, "Oh, okay." I mean, he's a very sweet man. He
He's
is. He
lovely.
just
He's
didn't.
lovely.
He,
Yeah.
yeah. Because like one of the ladies that was on there, I wish I could remember her name. I think she's in the UK, but she's a cellist, and she was at 21 subscribers. She had just posted like an introduction video and then maybe a short one after that. And I think that he was helping people with a little bit of direction as well as giving his opinion.
Yeah. Who else was on that panel?
Nobody I knew.
Okay. And were you all streaming live to your channels?
No, I don't think it didn't look like it was through StreamYard, but it didn't look, there was no button to click to stream to my channel.
Aha. So he was making a pre-recorded video, was he? And then he put it on his channel?
It was alive.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
I just think it was not, I don't think it was the paid version, because when I hosted the week that you were out of town, everybody that came on saw no option to stream to their channels because
Right.
I don't have the paid version.
Yes. But you know what, though? I mean, I think it's so important that we just leap in and we do stuff and we take the action. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like you had a job to do, like I really appreciated as well that you just said, oh, like you'll do it. But, you know, you didn't like fuss around with it for ages and then kind of have some roadblocks. You just thought, okay, we're doing this. And, you know, so I think there's what we said. I always think that you've been action orientated.
It might have appeared that way. And when you said you're going to be gone, I was like, yeah, I'll do it, because it's easy not being the host. You wait your turn, you ask a question, you speak, or you have something to say. But when it came down time to actually log in and do the deal, I really had the deer in the headlights feeling. I don't know if it looked that way, but that's the way it felt. And I was almost sorry I had agreed to it. It was I mean, you would have never known I'd created a YouTube video. I felt like I was going, hello? Yeah, my name's Abby. I really felt exactly like that. I didn't have the carefree, relaxed. I don't know if it showed on the outside as much as I felt it on the inside.
I was going through the airport and I was like, oh, I think I was on the whole time just chatting away. You did a really, really beautiful job.
You did.
You know? And do you know what? It's just friends hanging out.
Right.
You know? So no one's looking and judging any of us or anything. So
I think I told the girls backstage how I was feeling, and they're like, "Oh, we'll be here. We got this. Don't even worry about it."
Yeah. Hello, Second Act Creator 50 plus. I like that. Second Act Creator.
Me too.
Yeah.
Great channel name.
Yeah. I've not done live by myself. I want to get back into doing it. Yeah. So Brenda, many of you will know Brenda. In the chat. So Brenda she's been trying to come back on Friday nights when she can make it, and so just hasn't quite been able to get there with family visiting and things recently. But Brenda's going to try and come on soon. So we've got Brenda on the list. We've seen that.
Good.
And next week we're hopefully going to have Leanne from It's Solo Retired Life. So she was saying in Rob the Maritimer's live, I think in the chat a couple of weeks ago, that she feels a bit nervous about going live. So I said, oh, come on with us one day. So she said, oh, yeah, I will. So for the last couple of weeks, actually, she's been trying to, but she's pet sitting and the people have decided to come home a week early, very inconveniently. So she's going to be on the road this week, right now. But yeah, next week, that'll be quite fun.
I'm going to be doing a live with Carrie Ann Candace.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fun.
Because we both have antique booths. We have a lot in common. I mean, it's very funny. So, and she doesn't live far from my daughter.
You're not a mortician, Allison.
No, but I've always been intrigued by it. Always. I have watched everything about being a mortician.
It
Is
is
a mortician
intriguing.
a moral hope person? What is a mortician?
A undertaker of death, and you know,
She does the makeup, though. She's not the actual mortician, right?
she does it all, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Oh.
thought she did the makeup.
I thought she just fixed up the passed away
Me
people.
too.
I don't know, but when I go there, she's going to give me tours. I can't wait.
Don't let her keep you there.
You
It's
want
okay.
tours?
Yeah.
Are you going to make a video?
No, I mean, because it's not my place of employment. I would. I'll probably do a video telling you all about it.
Oh my gosh! I
It's
never
so
thought of
intriguing.
getting a tour at a mortuary. I don't know.
I think it's hysterical. I mean, you have to
I
laugh
think you
about
do, Paula. And the answer's no.
We're all gonna die, right? We're all
That's a
gonna
little
die.
creepy, is all I'm saying.
And so when we planned my father-in-law's funeral, it was I had the poor undertaker in stitches. Like he didn't know if I was serious half the time or not. It was fun. I want to see the underbelly of it all.
I don't want to see the underbelly. I just want to see the nice, clean top.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
seen
right.
the movie?
Yeah.
The
Should I
movie
say-
My Girl.
I used to
My
work.
girl?
I worked at a coroner's office.
Cool.
Wow.
Weird. That's bizarre. I'm sorry.
What's My Girl about?
It's got Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't know. The movie's probably 30 years old. And she is, oh shoot, I should know that he's the bigger guy in Ghostbusters. And he is a single dad of a daughter. And Jamie Lee Curtis comes in with a bunch of makeup on, and she's, kind of, I don't know what the word is. Doesn't look like she fits with him. And that's what her job is she's a makeup artist for the people that have deceased. And
Okay, it's a 1991 comedy drama.
yeah. Who's the boy at the Home Alone boy? Is that who played in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he gets stung by a bee and he dies.
Right.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Don't tell me the whole thing because I gotta go.
Dan Aykroyd, that's right. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I don't think so, Karen.
You know how people are saying things like, if you're a plumber and you're a builder, they say, oh, or a hairdresser, like AI will never be able to take over your work. And then at times, like you can actually see, like, for example, with plumbers, it's likely to reduce to like on a big job, a plumber and the robots, right? But yeah, I don't think so either. But it's just the whole development is getting more advanced, isn't it?
Yeah. I
Second,
guess
like
for now,
That's right.
mortuaries are safe from being taken over by AI so far.
Well,
Yeah.
I am going to be doing probably a short on it's going to be a little rant about me I was on the phone trying to get a hold of somebody. I'm not going to tell the story because then it won't be worth watching the video. But anyways, I had to keep writing notes to myself just so I would talk nicely to anybody I did get to talk to, because I was so angry with AI for not thinking my call was worthy enough to put through to a person, and they kept giving me choices to press. So I kept saying, keep mouth shut, smile. And I'm taking notes about this.
Okay, we've got a lot of people who've had a little bit of experience. And what did Second Act Creator say? I used to work in downtown Pitt. Is that Pittsburgh?
I asked if it's in Pittsburgh. I don't know. Since
Yeah.
I'm in Pittsburgh, I was curious too.
Right.
Pittsburgh is beautiful, by the way. If you've never been here, it is a fabulous place. So many interesting people are from here. There's more to do than I could possibly do. I haven't done a single Mr. Rogers thing this whole trip.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I've been
He from
doing other
Pittsburgh.
things.
And then
Is he
Nancy,
from Pittsburgh?
making my own lane, Nancy says she used to work in a funeral home and cemetery, so she
That's
has
right.
experience too.
Yeah. What did you do there, Nancy? I know she has
I
said
go find
before.
graves for people.
Yeah, I would love to do like I've almost said facilitated. I can marry people and I can do funerals, and I would love to do more funerals because I believe in them so strongly. So I enjoy doing that kind of
You
thing.
can do mine.
I'll do yours. I'll be happy to. I'd love to do that someday, many years in the future.
Okay.
But no, I really enjoy them. I think, like I said, I think they're super important. I did my brother's service, and it's a great experience. Yeah.
Wow.
Nancy is saying that she did sales.
Oh yeah, yeah,
She must have sold burial plots
yeah.
Or caskets.
or caskets. Both.
Yeah. What did you sell, Nancy? Because I tend to think that people go, like when someone passes away, you find a funeral home and you make the contact. But I don't know, I've never had any sort of, I've not seen any. Yeah.
You can buy ahead of time. You can purchase because when I worked at the coroner's office, we had people would buy plans ahead of time, so that before they pass away, you can buy a whole plan for your funeral. You can plan your funeral. You can buy the package. You can decide if you want to be cremated, where you want to be buried, what services you want. You can do all that sort of thing beforehand.
Yeah, and now when we looked into it, because when my father-in-law died, we took the tour of the cemetery for ourselves because he was going to New York, but we're like, hey, could you show us what it's all about? So the guy was so excited, but it's like timeshare. So like if we decided we wanted, like we moved to Florida, we could technically find somebody in Florida that wanted to swap plots with.
Swap plots.
Or then you get divorced and you're like, I'm not going to be buried next to him.
Well, the one
I'm
that
going to be
I
donated to science.
Yeah, the one I had to find on Find a Grave, she was married 3 times. She was a widower 3 times, and the family that wanted to find her cemetery spot was from the first marriage, and so I had to go back and look through archived of newspapers and stuff to find out that she had 2 different names after that. So I found her with her 3rd husband, but she had a cemetery plot with her name on it, just not a death date with her 1st husband.
Well, that's
Crazy.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, we're hearing about, we're seeing what everyone's plans are.
You have to put Nancy's comment up.
Yeah. Okay. This one here, the 2 spaces.
2 beautiful spaces in Florida. If anyone is
Okay, affiliate link. Put your affiliate link in the comments, Nancy.
I have a spot too. I'm not going to use it, but I have a spot.
Actually, I have spots too, and I'd rather be cremated.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I want to be cremated, but I also want to have, because I like I said, I believe in funerals. I also really believe in having a place for my loved ones to go to.
Yes,
because I really enjoy. You all are going to think I'm weird after this. The truth is coming out. Okay. I really enjoy having a set place to go that I can always go there. So it's like, yeah, I could go to my house where I grew up and that's great. Or I could go to my parents' house in Flagstaff, but I really like having a place to go. So for my parents, for example, we have the cemetery, but we also have a memorial bench at a museum. So I like that idea that you can go to several different places and, quote, be with your person.
Well, and my thought is anybody that walked this earth deserves to have their story be told.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just looking at some of these comments, people are putting their little stories up.
I guess this is an interesting topic. It's like my video where everybody's talking about insomnia. I had no idea that was going to be such a hit. I made that video totally on the fly, and I'm like, wow, I had no idea.
Yeah. I mean, Nancy, hey, that's right. very stressful and draining working with people on the worst day of their lives sometimes.
Hmm.
I can imagine that.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, right. So that's buying plots, isn't it? Like a long time ago with what Brenda's saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, families used to buy plots together. Like my grandparents are all in one place, the one side of the family. Everybody's like together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Randy's family and my side of the family as well. And I'm wanting to break out and get cremated and sell the plots and go to Vegas.
I'm the same. I think the whole kind of just up on a shelf all the time. I don't know.
I want to be made into jewelry. So
I know they make diamonds.
Jewelry. And one of the things that you can do, you might not know this, is if you're cremated, you can, like, again, I feel weird. We like split up cremains so that like we each got a little, each child.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Yeah.
That way I can go and have my own. And we did this with my little brother. We each had with my mom a personal moment and took a bit of the cremains to different locations that were meaningful to us. And that was so cool. I went with my mom and my kids, and a couple of my kids wanted to feel what the cremains felt like. And it wasn't creepy. It was very, it was like a moment filled with a lot of love and care. And now we always can go to that spot too. And he also has a spot out in the forest, which is really nice. We can all go to the forest under the tree and spend time with him. So
I did bury my grandmother's remains because she had the cemetery plot, and we weren't having a big funeral. We had like a service.
Yeah.
But we had to wait for the earth to, in Chicago, it was very cold and frozen. So as soon as spring came, we were able to dig, and the funeral director brought the ashes, and my dad's like, you can do it. I had nightmares about it after that. I kept picturing my grandmother on my countertop falling out saying, why'd you do that?
Oh my goodness.
I think it's humorous,
Yeah.
Great topic. And, hey, you know what? Great topic for us to end on as well. Like, I think we've all shifted our little 5 cents.
Nancy doesn't want to be divided up and
Oh, it's so funny. I love it.
We want all our remains to go in one place.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you do your Friday night lives, can you have me on your mantles?
You know what, guys? Like, seriously, like when you do hear stories, like with friends and amongst family and stuff, like, one story of like one of the kids and the mother, they went and did, a third of the father at his favorite beach, and then a third of the father's remains off some beautiful scenery, and then a third into some botanic gardens, which honestly, that is not good. That is not good. We'll save that for next time, like for the workers at the botanic gardens, right? Let's just call it for them. And
you can also do firecrackers.
Oh my heavens.
That's true. Hey, and guys, and let's not even go there on putting ashes into the ocean and then we go fishing. Because if you think about it, people throw them off local, like they don't go out in a boat far away, but fish do travel. They throw them locally into the ocean, and then people are fishing in the ocean. You know what I mean? Like, they're eating that food.
Why do you have to go that deep on it? I just like to think the spirit's floating away and it's fun to
I know.
Don't mess with my ash.
But when you hear stories about families, like they're getting into these big arguments because I get it. Someone's divided the father up in 3 places. I mean, people.
Nancy says if all her remains are together, it'll make it easier for God to find her.
That's
Put me down for
yes. Yes, that is right.
If he hasn't found me by now, then there's a problem.
Yeah, you'll be easy to find because you'll have your big giant RV. Okay.
Brenda, I'm glad you found us too, Brenda. Brenda
yes,
said she's
it's
glad
been fun.
Yeah.
What a fun time.
Okay, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you for your lovely company. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye. See you next
Love
week.
you all. Thank you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye.